Right, the court is calling 2021CR10010, State of Texas versus Jason Reeves. Mr. Diller, if you'll take a seat. Cab parties announced for the record for the state.
Michelle Hayden for the state.
For the defense.
David Andre Woodard for Mr. Reeves.
And are you Mr. Reeves?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, Mr. Reeves, you entered a plea to indecency with child contact. According to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 15 years. There's a $1,500 fine, and there are no applications. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
I have not, Your Honor.
Defense?
I have, Judge, I don't know if you want to give the state a few moments.
All right, I'll give the state some time to review the PSI report.
Sure.
All right, we're back on the record in 2021CR10010, State of Texas versus Jason Andre Reeves. As the parties announced for the record for the state.
Michelle Hayden for the state.
For the defense.
David Andre Woodard for Mr. Reeves.
All right, state, have you had a chance to review the PSI report?
I have, Your Honor. And
Just one moment. Defense, have you had a chance to review the PSI report?
We have.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
no, Your Honor.
Defense, any objections to the PSI report?
No, ma'am.
All right, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 15. State, do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses, but we do have victim impact statement at the end.
All right, defense, any witnesses?
No, ma'am.
All right, then, state, the court will hear your argument with regards to the cap.
Judge, we're asking that you sentence the defendant to 15 years in this case. He has an extensive felony history where he's been to prison on a couple of different occasions. One of those cases that he's a convicted felon for is a previous sexual assault case. And the facts of this case alone merit that he be sent to prison for 15 years. The fact that he molested his own daughter. So because of that, we would ask that you hit the cap in this case.
All right, defense.
Judge, I think looking at the PSI, 526, Reeves is currently on parole for a failure to register. He doesn't finish that parole until 2017. Unlike most cases of this nature, this case did move rather quickly. Mr. Reeves did come to court. He was a plea of no contest. There was no file that was added to the air. We're asking the court to hold the lower scale of that, sentence him to an 8-year prison sentence in PEC. He is accepting responsibility for his actions. He knows that he's going back to prison. He also knows he's going to get revoked on the parole revocation.
All right, Mr. Reeves, can you raise your right hand for me? You solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jason Andre Reeves.
All right, Mr. Reeves, the state has requested that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 15 years. What do you think you should be sentenced to?
I was hoping 8, Your Honor.
No, everybody has hopes and dreams. My question is, what do you think you deserve?
I deserve what Judge Stephanie Boyd is going to give me.
No, pretend it's not Judge Stephanie Boyd. Pretend you are by yourself, just thinking about life. What do you think you deserve? Not what you want, not your hopes and dreams, but what do you think you deserve? I know what your attorney wants you to have, and I'm assuming that you all discussed what would be reasonable for you to have. But my question is, what do you think you deserve?
Deserve to go back to TDC, obviously.
Okay, so we're at that point because you've agreed to a cap of 15 with no application. So the state is asking that you be sentenced to 15 years in a prison. My question is, what do you think you deserve to be sent to prison for how much time?
10, Your Honor.
Why 10? Why not 15?
So I can get back and get out to work and help my daughter with college.
The daughter that you're accused of molesting? I don't think she wants your help. I could be wrong on that because I haven't spoken to her,
Yes, Your Honor.
but what were you thinking when you were doing this, doing these actions?
Don't remember, to be honest with you. All the business was due to me. And
So you don't remember molesting
I
your
remember
daughter?
taking a shower with her.
And how old was she?
I would say 5 or 6 years old.
Why is a grown man taking a shower with a 5 or 6-year-old? I'm assuming you didn't have your clothes on because you're taking a shower. She didn't have her clothes on because she was taking a shower. So why is an adult male taking a shower with a 5-year-old? And to me, it doesn't matter if it's a female or it's a male, but why are you taking a shower with a child?
I understand, Your Honor.
No.
The culture I was raised on with my mother, she would bathe me and she would bathe with me. until I was like 7 years old, Your Honor.
All
We
right.
all come from different cultures, and if I would have known,
That's not cultural to be bathing with children.
no, but that's the way I was raised from my mother.
So where does the touching come in? Because you're in the shower with your daughter and you are touching her inappropriately.
I take fault for that, Your Honor.
Yeah, but what was your thought process? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Alcohol may have been. Alcohol may have been.
Alcohol
related.
doesn't make you molest someone.
No, Your Honor. But in the time that we were taking a shower, nothing happened whatsoever there in the shower. And then an altercation, something else had happened and I was drinking
What do you mean altercation? Something else happened.
with what the charge is,
What is the something else that happened?
the molestation.
What is the molestation?
I guess touch.
No, not I guess. What is it?
It
what
was
did you
touching her
do?
inappropriately.
What did you do?
I just touched her on her stomach,
No,
lower down right here,
no.
above her nightgown.
All right. Is there anything else from either side? Any questions? State defense?
No, Your Honor, we still ask that you sentence the defendant for the 15 years.
All right. The court is finding you guilty as previously stated. The court is going to sentence you to 15 years. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's chapter 62, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Do you understand what no contact means?
Yes, Your Honor.
So don't call her, don't text her, don't send her letters, don't send her money, don't send her apologies, don't contact at all. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
And you're probably a person who should not be around any children. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do not get involved with anyone who has a child. You understand?
Yep.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. There's victim
Yes.
impact.
2 half-page statements.
All right. There's some statements that the state is going to read to you. I always tell people to internalize what's being read to them, and everyone is to be respectful to each other. All right, you may proceed.
When my daughter told me what Jason had done to her, my heart sank with a wrenching pain. That same day I made the police report. I was in disbelief that this could ever happen to my daughter. She was the sweetest little thing. All the memories and moments of her life and character raced through my mind, and I was in shock that this man, who had the privilege of being in the presence of this caring, sweet young child, could ever dare to take her innocence away from her for his own perverted pleasure. That shook me to my core. The look on her face the evening she told me what Jason had done is one that I will never forget. When we made the police report, I knew Harper would have the security and the tools she needs to arm and fight against Jason or anyone that tries to take something away from her that doesn't belong to them. More than victims, we are survivors of this man. He will not be successful in taking what doesn't belong to him. He will not succeed in taking our light and our peace of mind. Moving forward, we live healthy lives with healthy habits. My daughter's wholeness means everything to me. I will do anything to ensure that my daughter has a support system around her for years to come. Sexual abuse in this form can cause deep depression, PTSD, and anxiety. Making sure Harper has access to therapy is paramount in her healing and development. Thank you for your time, Camille. And victim impact statement from Harper Reeves. It's hard for me to talk about it, but I wanted to explain to Jason and the judge how this makes me feel. It feels like I can't trust many adults. It was hard for me to understand when I was younger. It hurts that this happened to me. My mental health has been getting better, all because of therapy, family, friends, and I am grateful to have them. I understand Jason will be going back to jail, and I feel much safer. I feel better knowing that I won't have to be in contact with him, and I won't need to speak to him.
Thank you. All right, good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
The court ultimately sentenced Jason Reeves to 15 years in prison, the maximum allowed under his plea agreement. Throughout the hearing, the judge repeatedly challenged him to explain his actions, but his answers failed to show meaningful accountability. The court also ordered no contact with the victim and impose strict conditions because of the nature of the offense. The most emotional part of the hearing came when the victim's mother and the victim herself shared powerful impact statements describing the lasting trauma and the long road to healing through therapy and family support. Their words reminded everyone that the consequences of child abuse extend far beyond the courtroom. This case serves as a reminder that crimes against children are treated with the utmost seriousness, and the justice system aims not only to punish offenders but also to protect victims and help them move forward. If you found this courtroom breakdown informative, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more real courtroom cases, and share your thoughts in the comments below.